So about a year ago, we got our hands on the Atmos Fit Hydro, which is one of the more popular budget fitness trackers in the Philippines. It offered a nice set of features at an affordable price, and as far as fitness trackers go, it's been a decent piece of tech. 1 year later though, how has it held up? Well, I'm going to be listing down some of the things that I like and dislike about the Atmos Fit Hydro. Is it something that you should still get in 2020? Let's find out. Alright, so let's start off with what I like about this watch. I do appreciate the design on the Atmos Fit Hydro. It's got a real minimalist look to it, and it's around the same size as a majority of fitness trackers out in the market right now. It is made out of plastic though, but then again, so are most fitness trackers these days. It is pretty sturdy, although I would advise against dropping it on a regular basis. The only complaint I have against the build quality is that the tiny rubber loops that fix the watch strap in place are at risk of breaking apart, so you may want to take note of that. Other than that though, the Atmos Fit Hydro is nicely built, and probably the best thing about its build is that it's IPX7 water resistant, so you can take it swimming and not have to worry about it getting wet. There's also an OLED screen up front, although it is pretty small and the outdoor visibility is somewhat limited. But you won't be staring at the screen for long periods anyway if you're just out on a walk or run. The battery life is likewise impressive. I can easily get around 4 to 5 days of use out of the Atmos Fit Hydro, making it ideal if you're going to be going somewhere without consistent access to electricity. If you do need to charge it though, it takes around a couple of hours to fully charge. The pedometer and the heart rate monitor also work well for the most part, and these are probably the features that I use the most. Although sometimes the step tracker will register steps that I didn't really take, such as when I'm moving my arm around or shuffling around while sitting down. It's not the most accurate step tracker out there, and I think that this is something to take note of. Of course, you get additional features on the tracker, such as a sleep tracker and exercise tracker, as well as the way to trace your calories and distance traveled during walks or runs. Alright, so now that we've discussed the things that I like about the Atmos Fit Hydro, let's go over some of the aspects of this device, which I think could have been improved. For one, I've seen a lot of complaints online about people not being able to pair their Atmos Fit Hydro with their smartphone. Now, so far, I haven't had any trouble pairing the Atmos Fit Hydro with my Android phone via Bluetooth and GPS. But the fact that people are nonetheless experiencing connection difficulties is rather disappointing considering the number of complaints I've seen online. Additionally, the AF Hydro app has not been updated since December of 2019. There's also been connection issues with updated versions of Android, such as Android 10 and 11, so I've had to use a phone with Android 9 Pie to use the app. As I mentioned earlier, there are some connection issues for other people, so hopefully these get fixed with an update. So should you still get the Atmos Fit Hydro? Well, it's still being sold in some stores across the Philippines, and it does come with a decent set of features. However, the watch has some downsides to it, and other devices such as the Mi Band from Xiaomi and the Fitbit Inspire are available as alternatives if you want to try out more mainstream brands. As always, I do appreciate you guys for stopping by. If you like the content here on Team VRY, please consider subscribing, and once again, thanks for watching.